I'd just like to pause for a moment and appreciate this hair situation today. We've got a rogue wing wang up here who's just gonna do whatever the hell she wants to do, and I'm gonna let her, because I promised myself when I started doing this TikTok situation that I wasn't going to get overly fussed about what I look like. Because I'm not a hair model, not a model of any sort. I'm also not a youth, and I'm not going to pretend to be something that I am not. So, hair be damned. I am here to talk about writing. Thriting, thoughts on writing, and this is what I do on Thursdays. Hi, writers. I'm LaDonna, and this week I was talking to an artist friend of mine who is a graphic designer. And she was talking about how she was feeling really discouraged because she was just not feeling very creative for a while now. And it was making her begin to doubt her talent and her skills, and that made me think about how easy it is for those of us who are writers as well, or artists really of any stripe, how easy it is to lose the joy of creation in the midst of deadlines or a project that is not going the way that you want it to go, or maybe you're not writing for yourself, you're creating something for someone else and it doesn't really satisfy you in any meaningful way, but you have to do it for money or whatever. And in the midst of all those situations, it's really easy to lose sight of the joy of creation and what got us all started in the first place, right? Because we found something that we really love to do. And so I have been thinking this week about how important it is to build in some time to do something involving our craft that brings us joy, to remind ourselves why we love it, to take the pressure off, so if you're working on a project that's just not going the way you want it to go, maybe just do some free writing with no agenda. Not free writing for that project, just like, I'm just gonna barf out some words on a page and see what happens, or write a poem, or write something silly, or write something fun for someone that you love, or just take your art out of context, out of the pressure situation, or out of the stagnant situation, and flip it around and try it in a different way with no expectation of perfection or anything other than, I'm just going to do this to remind myself why I love to do this and to bring a spark back in. I think that's important for all of us to do sometimes. Because if we lose the joy, then this just becomes like this drudgery, and nobody fucking needs any more of that. Life already has enough shit we don't want to do that we just do because we have to, and it would be a shame to start categorizing our art in that, to have it be part of the machine instead of part of the sky. So that's what I'm thinking about this week, that and errant hairs. Got more than one of them today. So what are you thinking about when it comes to joy and writing, and how do you find joy in writing? How do you recapture it? How do you remind yourself why you're here and why you're doing what you do? I would love to hear it. See ya.